because it's time for Tomers Trails, and as we get to that time of year where more and more people take to the high country, Chris, it becomes a matter of comfort for some of the people who don't climb all the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Tommy, Kim, thanks. Yeah, so it's gonna be approaching fast. The temperatures are going up, the snow's gonna be melting in the mountains. This is not a comprehensive list, but this is just a basic list of 5 items that I think are gonna be important to get you off and running. Summer hiking season is approaching fast, with most 13er and 14er climbs happening between the 4th of July and Labor Day. It reminds me of the time we climbed Long's Peak, Vicki Evans' first time up a peak she'd stared at all her life.
I really had to talk myself through it, but it's mind over body, and I made it, and I am so proud, and I completely feel accomplished today.
That feeling of standing on the summit keeps you coming back. But before setting out on the trail, be sure to have the right gear. You'll enjoy the experience so much more.
I think for an all-around day pack, I really like the Marmot Compressor Star lightweight, which I think is really, really important. And this is one that I would actually use myself as well. A lot of water, you can hold a lot of water bottles, and it would hold just enough for a day if you were climbing a 13er and a 14er.
The popular Camelbacks are okay, a little heavy for my taste, and I tend to stay away from the bladder type water carriers.
I had a nice pair of Salomon trail runners that I bought last year, and they felt great on flat land and on easy hikes, but then when I wore them to climb Castle and Conundrum Peak with Chris last year, they were just a smidge too small, and my toes were totally crammed into the front of the shoe. So it was a very uncomfortable descent for me.
If you have weak ankles, then definitely look for boots or high tops with more support. A really important addition to that summer hiking bag are gloves. While you don't need the expedition weight gloves, what you do need are some sort of a lightweight to midweight glove that has some function. And I really do like the wind stopper approach, because you almost always find wind on 13ers, 14ers. When you don't have a winter hat, you will always want one on top of these high peaks. And I do like these Mountain Hardwear ones that have this wind stopper. And last but not least, even starting at 3 a.m. doesn't mean you'll always beat the thunderstorms. You gotta have a rain jacket, and the old standby, the tried and true, is the Marmot Precip jacket. And these are actually on sale right now, but they all run generally $100 or less. So the Marmot Precip hardly weighs anything. So that's my top 5 basic gear suggestions to get you off and running, with a total cost of about $379 if you buy everything new. And then you too can reach that summit just like Vicki. And that's the stuff it starts with, and then you just keep building from there, depending on how serious you want these hikes and climbs to be.
Yeah.
Well,
Helps make it fun.
It makes it more comfortable and safer.
All right. Thanks, Chris. All right, coming up, breaking news.